Have you ever wanted to remove the head from your favorite Funko Pop doll, but you could not do it without breaking your Funko Pop? Oh, shit. Excuse us, we have accidentally broken our Funko Pop doll. Have you ever tried removing the head of your favorite Funko Pop doll without breaking it?
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to make your very own custom Funko Pop, but you could not do it because you are talentless?
Yes. I am talentless.
If the answer to any of those questions today was we, then we have an episode for you today. Turn your blue jean denim jacket man into whatever you want him to be. Stay tuned after this.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching UAM Collectibles. If this is your first time here, you're probably wondering why I'm in the kitchen. Well, today we are going to make, as you saw as the guy with the weird accent said, we're gonna make a custom Funko Pop that I've always wanted made. And it's just too simple to make, and they probably just won't do it because of some licensing and franchising problems. So we're gonna take this pop, Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, and this pop, Batista from the WWE, and we are gonna make this pop. If you've ever played Gears of War before, you probably know that Batista is actually in Gears of War. He was in Gears of War 4 and Gears of War 5 as a alternate skin for Marcus Phoenix. Well, I saw that and I was like, okay, they have Funko Pops, they need that skin as a Funko Pop. So we're gonna make that skin as a Funko Pop. I'm guessing you saw the show that I watched in the intro, the guy with the bad accent. So I actually learned a lot from watching that French, Russian, Bulgarian guy. I don't really know his accent. I couldn't recognize it. But I did learn a lot from that television show, and I decided that I'm gonna do it for you guys. So, grab you some pots, grab you some boiling water, and let's hit the stove.
All right, so I'm gonna break this down step by step, but it's very, very simple, guys. All you do is get 2 pots of water boiling. That's it. When they start to come to a boil, you're gonna drop pop 1 into pot A and pop 2 into pot 2. So once these pops are in the boiling water, they will start to soften. Vinyl is not going to melt in boiling water. It's not going to melt. So you're not gonna ruin your pops by putting them in here. You could, but from what I've seen and what I've done before, that's not the case. So what's going to happen is these bad boys are going to start to get really, really soft, and instead of breaking off the stems and such whenever you remove the heads of these guys, they are just going to kind of bend and fold because they're really mushy now, and they'll just come right on off and you won't damage the pop at all. Then we'll swap the heads, let them cool off, boom, Bob's your uncle. I think that's what you're supposed to say right there, Bob's your uncle, I think. Well, I guess while we wait on this stuff to boil, did you guys get all the Emerald City stuff you wanted? There was only 3 pops I wanted, so it's fairly easy. Let me know in the comments. Did you get all the stuff you wanted? This is taking forever. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It's boring playing by yourself. It takes longer for the water to boil than to actually swap the heads. All right, we're starting to get progress, guys. I'm gonna swap over the camera so you can see what I'm working with. Okay, you see that there is steam coming out of the pots. So we're getting close, but this one's actually starting to bubble. Pot B is actually boiling really good. I'm gonna go ahead and drop Batista in there and cut the water off. Batista is in the pot. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the water off of, and I'm just gonna let it boil. I don't know, let's do like 2 minutes. We'll do 2 minutes and then see how soft his head is. God, that looks so violent. when you look at him from this angle, it looks like he's really mad at me, and he's like pointing at me like, I'm next. You're gonna get boiled next, boy. So this burner is actually better than this burner, so I just swapped the pots, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop Marcus in here and let him start to get soft while we deal with Mr. Batista over here. All right, so I've laid a towel out, and I'm just going to spoon out Batista from the boiling water. And as you can see, he's still intact. There's nothing wrong with him, but he's super bendy and stuff now. He's like really, really wet. And we are gonna pop his head right on off. See that? Everything's still intact, and he just came right on out. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I think Marcus is okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move him over here and get him onto the towel. So I'm going to undo him. Oh gosh. Don't let him fall and splash, that will burn you. But as you can see, he's still intact, and he's very, very rubbery though. Look at this. That Lancer is very, very... But then again, like I said earlier, boop, head just pops right on off. And we are going to go ahead and put Batista's head on. And we are going to let that cool off. There you have it, folks. Our very own Batista as Marcus Phoenix custom Funko Pop. All we had to do was boil his head, boil his body, and head swap. It's a little loose on there because apparently he was a pinpoint stem and Marcus was not. So he's going to be a little loose there. All I'm going to do later on is just add a little like Gorilla Glue or something. And that'll hold his head in place. But as you can tell, he's starting to firm up a little bit more after he's cooled off. But that's it. That's all you need to do to make your very own custom head swapped Funko doll. Whatever that guy said. Big shout out to my Ultra Members Club members. Thank you guys so very much for supporting the channel. You support me, everything I do. Thank you guys so very much. You mean the world to me. If you like what you saw today though, hit that subscribe button, share me with your friends, watch these videos, and always remember, I'll catch you on the flip side.